Good for you. Got 48 years and I'm 22 now.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, sign the book and then do little pictures with you guys.
Thank you. This is the rules. I know. Yeah, and I'm I couldn't figure out who was taking the picture. How you doing? I'm good. I haven't dressed in years either. We're gonna get a picture with you guys.
I'd love it.
Hi! How are you guys? Good to see you both. Bill, did I get a picture of you yet? Behind you. Did you get it? Oh,
Lindsay, talk to Kai.
I know what this is about this time. Yeah, right here.
We're facing this way. Okay.
I'm still here.
Especially during the pandemic.
ลงมาได้เลยค่ะเพลงคุยอะคะเนาะ
Thank you, whoever did that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the maid of honor, Pam Gordon, and the beautiful bride, Nong. And if you'd all like to stand.
You may be seated. Face me. Dear ones, we're gathered here this beautiful afternoon to celebrate the joining of a man and a woman in the unity of marriage. It is that highest moment in life when two people who at one time were total strangers to each other are now drawn together by an irresistible attraction, so that their souls cannot be henceforth divided by time or by space. John and Sooksiri, true marriage is the holiest of all earthly relationships. And as such, it should be entered into reverently, thoughtfully, and with a full understanding of its spiritual nature. For true marriage, when it's spiritually motivated, brings forth the highest and the very best within us. It taps us into something that is universal, something that is what holds and sustains all of us on our journey on this planet. And so the twin flames of your souls have come together to light an even larger light called your relationship, your marriage. And so I'd invite you to look into each other's eyes and hold sacred this vision that you see. And you must resolve that it not be blotted out or blurred by the commonplace experiences of life. For shortcomings may appear that once seemed hidden in a golden mist, and excellencies may seem to fade in the glare of the noonday sun, but still remain unmoved in your devotion, still remain confident and hopeful. Amid the seeming reality of present imperfections, always believe in the ideal. You're seeing it right now, and it still exists, and it's always the final truth. Do you understand this?
Yes.
I've always loved the writing of Khalil Gibran when it comes to love and marriage. And he wrote, "Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. For love gives not but itself, and takes not but from itself. Love possesses not, nor would it be possessed, for love is sufficient unto love." And when you love, you should not say, "God is in my heart," but rather, "I am in the heart of God." And think not that you can direct the course of your love, for love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course. Love has no other desire but to fulfill itself, to wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving, to rest at the noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy, to return home at eventide with gratitude, and then to sleep with a prayer for the beloved in your hearts and a song of praise upon your lips. May that be the spirit that infuses this wonderful separate lives, each with individual memories, hopes, desires, merge into one. Will you bring to this new life, each for the sake of the other, absolutely the very best you have in you? John, will you give yourself to this person whose hand you hold? Will you choose her as your wife? Will you live with her in the state of true matrimony? And will you love her, comfort her, honor her at all times, and be faithful to her?
I will.
Sooksiri, will you give yourself to this man whose hand you hold, choosing him alone to be your wedded husband? Will you live with him in the state of true matrimony, and will you love him, comfort him, honor him at all times, and be faithful to him?
I will.
You both have written or created your own vows. And so, John, would you please share your vows with Sooksiri?
I'm going to read them because I didn't practice, but I wrote them. My dearest, no, Sooksiri, meeting you 3 years ago was the beginning of a radical transformation in my life. As we've grown to know each other and love each other more each year, I've seen your courage and faith in the power of your love hold us together when I was weak. You have lovingly taught me how to grow how to grow more unselfish in my love and in all my relationships. I choose you to be my wife and partner for the rest of my life. Thank you for the honor of being your husband. promise to be your faithful partner, best friend, and lover. And I am so happy to spend the rest of my life getting to know and love you better. Thank you, my love, for choosing me.
Dearest John, I love you, and thank you for choosing to have me as your wife and live with me for the rest of your life. I love you because you are a good father, you are good friends, you are a happy person, and together we are happier. And I will do my best and do everything to make our life and our loved ones to be happier. And I will take care of you, honor you, and be beside you all the time. Be your best friend. And thank you for being there for me. Having you means I have a home. I have houses, but you are my home. Thank you, and I love you.
Beautiful. Thank you. May I have the rings? John and Sooksiri, these rings, as you can tell, obviously are circles, and there's great symbolism in circles. First of all, they represent the unbroken unity of truth. It's always expressed in true love. And also they represent the unity and the wholeness of life. And as you wear these rings down through the years, they'll encounter the bumps and the nicks from the outer as they bump into things. But always notice that when you remove the rings and look on the inside of them, there you'll always find them perfect and smooth, and like right now. And so may it be on the inner side of your marriage. Bless, O God, these rings, that the giver and the receiver might ever abide in thy peace, living together in love and harmony, fulfillment, health, and joy. Amen. Will you place that ring partway on her finger and repeat after me? With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Let it ever be to us
Let it ever be to us
a symbol of our enduring love.
the symbol of our enduring love.
Will you do the same? With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Let it ever be to us
Let it ever be to us
a symbol of our enduring love.
a symbol of enduring love.
It was Lao Tzu who said, first and last follow each other. I remembered that when you told me that that's something of a theme for your marriage, to follow each other. And indeed, to follow each other as you evolve and grow at all levels of your life, most especially spiritually. And so you've asked me to pause so that we can listen to and enjoy a song that's very meaningful and favorite of yours.
Can you see? I understand
I feel about you.
to be there with you. To be a part of me.
Up and down. All the way. All around. Places where I've been. Have you been beside me? At home.
To be a part of me. Up and down, all the way, all around. I have
The words that are so powerful from 1 Corinthians 13. Always remember that love is patient, love is kind and envies no one. Love is never boastful, nor conceited, nor rude, never selfish, and not quick to take offense. True love keeps no scorecard of wrongs, does not gloat over others' mistakes, but delights in the truth. Now there's nothing that love cannot face. There's no limit to its faith, its hope, and its endurance. In a word, there are three things that last forever: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of them all is love. Let's pray. Eternal Spirit, life, truth, and substance of all, with whom to be in conscious union is joy. May this man and this woman who have entered into this spiritual union always be conscious of thy indwelling presence. May they be one with each other even as they are this instant and always one with thee. And may they rejoice in perfect love and peace together and live always in accord with the true law of their own divine beings. And may their pathway of happiness be recognized through the light of love, causing their lives to unfold in harmony, abundance, health, and satisfying self-expression. And in the name and spirit of truth we pray. Amen. So inasmuch then as you, John, and you, Sooksiri, have consented together in these bonds of wedlock and have witnessed that before God and everyone present, and have pledged your faith one to the other, then by the power vested in me by the church and by the state, but moreover, by the power of your very own love, I now pronounce you husband and wife, whom God hath joined together, may no one put asunder. Go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to present you Mr. and Mrs. Harris.
before the typhoon.
Any song.
All right. We're going to take like a 5-minute break. John and...
We should go there.
No, he moved.
All right. We would like to welcome you, our special guests, to experience a traditional Thai wedding. Mr. Bob Olson will now say a few words and then officiate a representative portion of a Thai ceremony. Bob?
Thank you. The search in life for spiritual truth will find that book eventually. And so I'm going to read this. And it was the same poem that was brought up in part by the pastor when he was doing the regular ceremony. So this is the poem. You are born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days, and you shall be together even in the silent memory of God. And let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts, and stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. He actually asked me to stand up and say a few things about spiritual principles. I've known John for a long time, and I met Nong when she came to see John, and I looked at it and I thought, relationships are by their very nature difficult. They're a real challenge. And I thought, well, here you've got two people from virtually halfway around the world from each other. And they have a difference in culture, and they have a difference in language, and they have a difference in religion. And how do you make that work? But both of them are interested in spiritual principles. And one of the things, I'm really old, so I can tell you from my own experience that living by spiritual principles is a far superior way to live than most people choose. And they both believe that even though being together with all those challenges being exacerbated by what they are, that they can have a strong marriage by practicing spiritual principles. There's a couple of principles that occurred to me in marriage. One of them is one that some of you are familiar with, and that is placing someone else's welfare above your own. Most people don't like that. Most people go out and get everything they can get. And spending your life on the basis of making someone else happy is a much better way to approach that. The other one is to lead a considered life, which is something I've been trying to do for decades. Leading a considered life means you think before you talk, or you think before you do. And as a consequence, I can tell you that'll make a marriage a lot happier. Thanks.
And then on Nam.
This goes around John's neck.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then, if you will, give that to Bob. And now, Bob, the pouring of the water over the hands. If John, you put your hands in Nam over the flowers. Yes. So the pouring of the water is a blessing, a spiritual blessing in Thailand.
You're done? Your part is over. Sit back.
Family first for a photo, and then we're going to try as best we can to do a big group photo.
Yes, the group photo, we can go down.
Do you want to go up top?
No,
Oh.
now here first.
You here? Okay.
Well, thank you everybody that's been here, because this has been an amazing day for me. And not just because I'm getting married, but because we love. I don't love very well, and I'm learning how. As the music says. Your turn.
My turn? Today is a very special day. We have fun and we have family and friends together here. I'm talking to my Thai family and friends who are not here, but I'm missing you and I'm hoping to see you soon with my husband. John is a very happy and loving person. I'm very happy and I'm really lucky to have him as my husband. Thank you.
And I hope that I get to see you soon too, and can't wait to visit. Thanks.
We wish John and Nong the best of everything. This was such a special day, and they're a very special couple. So may you be blessed.
Well, I think I wish you all the best of luck. We have been talking about this wedding for a very long time, and I am so happy that it is now here, and you two make a beautiful couple.
All right, John and Nong, congratulations. We're really happy for you. We wish you a long, happy, healthy, fun marriage.
Very fun marriage.
Very fun marriage.
We love you both so much.
So much.
And we know that you guys will spend the rest of your lives just living very happy and growing spiritually with each other.
Congratulations, guys. We love you very much. We're so happy to be here today, and we wish you many, many years to come.
Congratulations, guys. We love you.
Thank you.
Hey Dad, hey Nong, congratulations. We're so happy to be here. It's a beautiful day. You both look beautiful. We just want to give you some love, a wish for a beautiful, beautiful love-filled marriage.
Yeah, all the best from us. Alles Gute, Nong and John.
Yeah, alles Gute.
Hey, John and Nong, thank you very much for allowing us to be a part of your special day. John, it's been an amazing ride. We've been together for a long time. Nong, it's been amazing getting to know you over the last couple of years. We wish you the best, and I look for the best in your future.
So again, Nong and John, so glad to have you actually as neighbors and to welcome Nong to America and just wish her the best in her new country.
See you guys.
John and Sooksiri, I wish you a long and prosperous life together. Thank you so much for having me at this wedding. It's been great to be here, and thanks again. Bye.
John and Sooksiri, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you guys very much together, and have a happy, wonderful life. Thank you.
She absolutely captured our hearts. She has an incredible personality. She's charming, she's smart, she's talented. We just simply love her. So welcome to Colorado, and we just wish you the best.
Absolutely.
When Nong actually asked me to be her representative, that's what they call it in Thailand, I was truly honored. Some time ago, I was actually in Thailand and was able to attend a Thai wedding. So I knew the significance of being asked to be a representative, or in Western tradition, the maid of honor. So Nong, I truly thank you for that. This wedding, as you could tell outside, I think represents the very best of virtually everything. It represents the best of cultures, of traditions. It represents the best of humankind, I think. But the one thing I would like you to think about is the garden itself. When you came in today, and when you came in over by the gate, that's a tradition in Thailand. When you signed the book, that's a Western tradition and a Thai tradition. And the photographs, Well, you know that's certainly Western, and it's Eastern too. But by all cultures, pictures are relived and relived and relived. But when you look at that garden, and you look at the way John and Nong have been dressing and changing, every little color has a meaning. Every little change has a meaning. Every little step has a meaning. But the meaning I think we should remember most of all is that these two people spent an enormous amount of time creating an environment that they were hoping would be special to each other. And for what you did and how you did it, you not only are to be commended by us, but your love for each other certainly showed. There are so many symbols, it's hard to pick out one. But the one I'd like to talk about a little bit is the shell. The shell is one of the oldest tools in so many cultures. And in fact, you received a shell when you walked in today to take home to remember this wonderful event. But we also used a conch shell to pour water on the bride and groom's hands after their marriage vows were actually said. Now, the shell holds a very distinct meaning. In Buddhism and in Hinduism, it's associated with the notion of truthful speaking. And I want us to think about that for a second, maybe even ponder it, because one of John's favorite spiritual leaders is Thich Nhat Hanh, and he talks about the conch shell as and the notion that it represents truthful speech. And he says, loving speech, well, it's not always truthful. And truthful speech is really not always loving. But in fact, sometimes silence, the beauty of silence, can hold truth and love better than speech. So I'd like you to take a look at this. And this is called a Titan spiral conch shell. And it is, in fact, of Eastern tradition. Now this is a symbol of Western tradition, the white rose, and it stands for love. And so Paul and I both hope that as you combine these traditions, that in fact you will experience not only harmony and beauty and joy, but love that lasts a lifetime. And finally, Ralph Waldo Emerson, now this is a Western poet and author and spiritualist, wrote a speech, or not a speech, actually a piece in one of his books called My Wish for You. And when Paul and I read it, we thought, who could say it better? So our thought was, if we combine truthful speaking with Emerson's thought, we have the perfect send-off for Nong and John. So may truthful speech bring to you comfort on difficult days, smiles when sadness intrudes, rainbows to follow the clouds. And I would bet there's a rainbow out there right now. This has been such an incredible day. But also laughter to kiss your lips. May truthful speech bring you sunsets to warm your hearts, hugs when spirits sag, beauty, real beauty for your eyes to see, and friendship to brighten your being. May truthful speech give you confidence when you have doubts, courage to know yourself, and patience to accept the truth. But most of all, we hope that truthful speech will give you love to complete your life. Our love to you both.
Thank you, Ted. That was beautiful. Oh, that was, thank you very much. And so John and Nong had asked me to say a few words here today, and and I thought a lot about that. I wanted to maybe write something, and I really struggled with making, like, I wanted it to be something like, for Nong and John, and then I realized I've known John over 10 years now. I look around this room, I see family, I see friends. I've watched David and Lindsay. I was talking to Lindsay earlier, she was a child, and now she's a woman. And like all the years that we've spent together, and the things that you've taught us, and the openness, and always, be open to whatever the Spirit has, and I thought a lot about that. And that, as John, as you kind of met with Nong, and you guys have come together as a couple, that's truly what's happened. You were open to what the Spirit had, and being that in your true competitive nature, being the doctor. Your daughter met somebody in Germany and went international. You said, you know what? I'm going to go further around the world. Going to Thailand. So still always the competitive nature. But that being said, the spirit that you have and the spirit that you share with all, you have the nickname of Happy John, and it's there for a reason, because that's truly who you are. And when I met Nam after your surgery for the first time, and I saw her caring spirit when we sat up in the room, and just saw the love that she had for you, that you can't, you don't manufacture that stuff. And that's truly what this is about. And all I can say is I just wish you, your family, your friends, everyone here today, to take, that we get to be a part of your journey. And we all wish you just the ultimate in happiness and love. And this life, as you know, it is a journey. And it is a pleasure that you've asked all of us to be on this journey with you. And it is our honor. And however we can support you, we would love to do that. Namaste.
Growing up, we got to see our dad do a lot of this all by himself. 4 kids, practice, and loving us and raising 4 children. And now I just can't tell you how grateful I am that he does get somebody to love him and take care of him and share life with, and really share the journey with him. So I would like to give a toast to Nam, my new mother-in-law. We love you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Mother-in-law, stepmom.
Do you have any kids, or? Thank you. Cheers.
Second everything David said. Nong, I have been able to travel with you and work with you and do a lot of fun things with you. And Dad, I've also had the pleasure of working with you and doing a whole lot of other stuff in life. And so to watch both of you bring both of your lives together, and Nong, you opening up yours to our big crazy family, as you can see, it's been really, really nice. And I'm really happy that you came over to Colorado. I know that was a big change, and it still is a big change, but we are all here supporting you and welcoming you, and really hope you guys enjoy the next chapter together. You're here.
Thank you. All right, and now we have the little guy, Kai, about to give his first on-stage performance. Center stage, Kai.
By all means, is your queen.
I fear no fate.
For you are my fate, my sweet.
I want no world.
For beautiful, you are my world, my truth.
And it's you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here is the deepest secret nobody knows.
He is the root of the root, the bud of the bud, and
the sky of a tree called life. It grows higher than soul can grow from mind to mind.
And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart.
I carry it in my heart.
To Dad and Nong, my marriage prayer for you is this: that you will always remember the qualities that attracted you to each other when you first met, and how you felt as your feelings of attraction turned into respect, admiration, and finally love. That you will work hard to turn your feelings of love into acts of love, so that nothing and no one can divide you. That your love might grow to hear all things, believe all things, hope for all things, and endure all things. That you will always have kind and loving hearts that are quick to ask for forgiveness when you are wrong, as well as to forgive when your partner is wrong. I pray that your love increases and overflows beyond anything you can yet imagine. Life is the flower for which love is the honey, and to love another person is to see the face of God.
Follow me where I go, what I do, I know. Make it part of you to be part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and sing, follow me. Long been on my mind, no, it's been a long, long time. I've tried to find a way that I can make you understand the way I feel about you, just how much I need you. Follow me where I go, what I do, I know. Make it part of you to be part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way. Take my hand and I will follow
With this nightlight, the ultimate
We have to
We have an engineer in the family that can cut it up and make it square. Go ahead, no, buddy, leave. I love this family, but I'm like the joke. I love you guys.
There we go.
Now we got.
Yeah, we got. So are you good?
Come on.
And not too much, right?
No, you don't. It's you.
Okay. Look at that.
It's all right. First, this.
No way.
No, yeah, that is the way. That is the way, but real it's American traditions.
Tradition changed all of a sudden.
Oh, there you go. Welcome to America. That's what we do.
No, now I get a kiss.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Amazing with American traditions.
like a night of morning, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain. begin what I had told you. Let me drown in love. Let me drown in
Never danced with a Thai girl.
Oh, okay. All right, kids.
Thank you so much.
This is going to be fun. Where's my young ones? Hey, girls. You got a very funny grandpa.
Yeah, get up.
Good practicing. Oh, there's a whole other one. Oh, okay. As you're handing these out, yeah. So this is a traditional Thai dance, but for everybody here in America, it's hot potato. So what we're going to do is we're passing, while the music is playing, you're going to pass the basket around. Then when the music stops, those two people that have the basket will come into the middle. We're going to get a total of 6 to start. So it'll go quick.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yes, come on everybody. Girls, oh yeah. Nadia, don't you try to get out of this. Come on, girls. Where's Emery? Oh, come on. Addie?
Addie, we need you, girl.
Come on, Addie.
Okay, so just around this way.
All right, we got this.
No, you start.
All right, now we can't get started. Okay, right? It's like hot potato.
It's okay.
You have to give
Wait, actually, I want you to be here, Robert. Sorry.
Okay, we ready?
Set up. We're ready.
And go.
Oh, we got two going.
This is unfair.
Dance. Music lah. Jimmy.
Ready?
There's got to be somebody.
Yeah, look up.
You're supposed to